Did you know there's a seller right now on Amazon making over $112,000 every single month from just their top 10 books? When I first saw the numbers, I thought there had to be some kind of trick, but after diving into their books, breaking down their sales data and adding it all up, what I found is that it's not luck, it's a method, one that's repeatable, scalable, and that anyone watching this video can learn from. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly how the seller is pulling in 6 figures a month, how their top 10 books are doing it, and the strategy they're using to keep them selling at this level. Now, here's the important part. This isn't just about running ads. In fact, what they're doing goes way beyond that. They found a way to drive traffic and sales that most publishers don't bother using. And if you stick around until the end, I'm going to show you step by step how they're doing it so you can apply the same process to your own books. Now, if this is your first time here, my name is Jeff, and this channel is all about becoming self-sufficient when it comes to making money online. So if this sounds like you, feel free to give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and turn on that notification bell so you can be notified whenever I release a new video. With that being said, let's get right to it. Now, let's just get straight into it. This is the seller that's making over $112,000 a month in book royalties. And as you can see, they have a bunch of books here, but really I only focused on the top 10 books. I sorted this by popularity right here. And as you can see, 44 titles. However, I only focused on this row right here, this 4 books, these 4 books, and then these last 2 right here up until Dog Moments. But you can see there's another bestseller right here. I did not include this in the top 10. And then obviously there's a few more books here, all still selling very, very well. Now you're going to see a common theme with all these books. Same type of artistic styling, but just different topics, different themes. And you're going to notice that all of these books are 88 pages. So basically only 40 coloring pages per book. They're all 8.5 by 8.5 inches. And they're all priced at $9.99. This one specifically is called Self-Love. It's a bold and easy coloring book. And if we look up here at Titan's Quick View, we can see the 30-day sales anywhere from 9,384 units to over 14,000 units. Now, the bestsellers rank for this book is 284 overall globally, meaning it's the 284th best-selling book on the planet on Amazon, number 9 overall in coloring books for grown-ups, and number 58 overall in teen and young adult books. Now, if we take a scroll down here into the A+ content, this is going to be an important piece of the puzzle on how they get these books sold, because this is a place where they can showcase their books. As you can see, here's 3 interiors fully colored in. And then if we go to the next image, there's 8 pages of the interior that's in black and white that the customer can see what it would look like if they purchased this book. And this is a very important piece, this A+ content, because if you go back up here into the read sample, sometimes it's not the best way to showcase the interior. So as you can see, here's the first page of the book, some fine print here, some more words here, and then there's this before you start page. But as you can see, it ends right there. So obviously Amazon's not going to be able to showcase your books all the time. And that is why this publisher put a bunch of their images on the back cover so that customers can see what it looks like. That is why it's actually very important to do this A+ content, because A, it's free, it's in your control. You can go ahead and create all types of A+ content for your book, and it's a great way to boost the sales of your book. Now, if you haven't done A+ content, you don't know how to create A+ content, go ahead and click on the marker up on the screen right now if you want to learn how to do that. But what you really want to know is how much does this book actually make? So let's go ahead and not look at Titan's Quick View's 30-day royalties. We're going to do our own math here, and we're going to take the 30-day sales and we're going to plug it into the calculator here. So I'm just going to take the high of 14,076, multiply that by the number that we get here on KDP's printing cost and royalty calculator. And I already put in all of the details, trim size 8.5 by 8.5 inches, the 88 page count, and the list price of $9.99. We submit that. So what the number that we want is from the Amazon.com marketplace, this estimated royalty of $3.15. So if we go ahead and plug that into the calculator, we can see that this specific book is making almost $45,000 per month in estimated royalties. So I went ahead and made a spreadsheet to keep track of the top 10 books for this seller. This one called Self-Love, we can see BSR 284 with a price point $9.99, 88 pages. This is the 30-day sales data that we got from Titan's Quick View, the profit per book right here, and I equated that into daily royalties as well as the monthly royalties, which is anywhere from almost $30,000 per month to over $44,000 a month. And I did that with all of these books. And we're gonna go through these books very quickly to see how well each of these books are doing and the price breakdown for this seller's top 10 books. So if we take a look at this one's called Cat Moments. Now we're gonna go look at the interior real quick. So like I said, same artistic styling, same A+ content, basically just swapping out interiors, and then once again, 8 pages of the interior right here. And these are all gonna be 40 pages, 8.5 by 8.5 inches. Everything else stays the same. But if we see right here, the bestsellers rank 796, number 2 overall in cat, dog, and animal humor, number 5 overall in humorous coloring books for grown-ups, number 6 overall in animal coloring books for grown-ups, even has a very, very high customer review rating right here of 4.8 out of 5. So if we take a look at Cat Moments right here, we can see 796 BSR, same price, $9.99, 88 pages. The sales per month of 4,368 to 6,552 translate to $146 to $688 per day, which in monthly royalties is anywhere from $13,759 to over $20,000 per month in estimated royalties for this Cat Moments book. Now let's take a look at their next book. This one is a bestseller. It's called Trippy and Groovy. Same type of artistic styling, just a little bit of a different theme. This one even has this module where you can list more of your books on here to potentially cross-sell with potential customers. So this is a great way to showcase your other books. Now, if we go up here, bestsellers rank 1,703, number 1 in both Illuminations Art and Glass Art, number 6 in fantasy and science fiction coloring book. We see the 30-day sales right here, 2,352 to 3,528. So if we look at that Trippy and Groovy, 1,703, that equates to a daily royalties of $247 to $370 per day. And in monthly royalties, $7,409 to over $11,000 per month. Now, the next book that's doing very, very well for them is this one called Silly Crimes. As you notice, very different types of topics, but if we look at the A+ content, it's going to be the exact same artistic style, just a different theme. You have 3 pages fully done, a little bit about the book, and then some of the blank interiors. Now, if we go up here, let's look at the bestsellers rank. This one's ranked 2,255 overall, number 5 in parody, number 6 in humor about laws and crime, and number 11 in humorous coloring books for grown-ups. This one, 30-day sales, 1,896 to 2,844 units. So checking out the Silly Crimes, that's going to be anywhere from $199 to $299 per day in daily royalties. And that equates to almost $6,000 to $9,000 a month in estimated royalties. Now, the next book is similar to the previous one. However, this one's called Silly Spooky, and these are all bold and easy coloring book types. This one, book ranking 5,187, number 17 overall in humorous coloring books for grown-up, number 17 in art history by theme, number 19 in fantasy and science fiction coloring books, 30-day sales 1,008 to 1,512, and we look at the A+ content. Same type of artistic styling, but different type of theme. As you can see, this is just a method that they're using, rinse and repeat the A+ content, different types of interiors, obviously, but it's really the same type of book. So checking out Silly Spooky, this one, as we can see with the sales per month of 1,008 to 1,512, it's going to equate to about $106 to $159 in daily royalties, which equates to $3,175 to over $4,700 per month in estimated royalties. Now, the next book is called Naughty Cats, and this one's going to be aimed at cat and dog lovers. Book ranking 5,337, number 7 in cat, dog, and animal humor, number 18 in humorous coloring books for grown-ups, number 27 in animal coloring books for grown-ups. And the 30-day sales right here, 984 to 1,476 units per month. And checking out the A+ content, same kind of deal. Here are 3 interiors fully colored in, and then the 8 samples right here. Now, taking a look at Naughty Cats, that 130,000 BSR, as you notice, the profit per book is all the same, $3.15. So this is going to be daily royalties of anywhere from $103 to $155 per day, and the monthly royalties anywhere from $3,100 to $4,649 per month in estimated royalties. Now, the next book is called Comfort Food. Now, this one has one extra page, 41 coloring pages. So not 88 pages overall, it's 94 pages in length. But same thing for the rest, $9.99, 8.5 by 8.5 inches. And if we look at the A+ content, same type of A+ content. And let's go back up here with the bestsellers rank of 4,306, number 24 overall in comfort food cooking. So the 30-day sales turn out to be 1,152 to 1,728. And if we take a look at the spreadsheet, even at 94 pages, profit per book is still $3.15. So the daily royalties turn out to be $121 to $181 per day, which equates to $3,629 to $5,443 per month in estimated royalties. Now, the next book is called Garden Corners. This one back to 40 pages, 88 pages overall, $9.99. And let's look at the A+ content. Same thing, 3 pages of the interior, same artistic style, just a different theme. And if you actually learn how to create this type of interior, it's actually not that hard, especially with the help of AI these days. I believe this seller actually draws their own books. However, I've seen AI create very, very similar pages to this, to the point where you can't even distinguish if it was made by an artist or if it was made by AI. If you want to learn how to do that, I go through how to use AI prompts to create this exact type of book. If you want to learn that, go ahead and click on the marker up top on the screen right now, and I'll help you get started on that. Now, if we look at the bestsellers rank, 5,529. So number 5 overall in garden design, number 20 in flowers and landscapes coloring book, 30-day sales, 960 to 1,440. So that's going to equate to $101 to $151 per day in estimated royalties, which equates to $3,024 to $4,536 per month in estimated royalties. Now, the next book is a number 1 bestseller, even though it's not performing as good as some of their other books. This one is called their Swear Word Bold and Easy Coloring Book. This one has a book ranking of 5,784, still good, but obviously not as good as some of their other books. Conceptual Arts, number 1, number 17 in Love and Marriage Humor, and number 21 in Humorous Coloring Books for Grown-Ups. The 30-day sales is going to be 912 to 1,368 units per month, and the interior is going to be a little bit of the same. So same type of artistic styling, obviously just a different niche, a different theme, a different topic. So looking at that Swear Word book, 88 pages, $315 per book. Daily royalties turn out to be $96 to $144 per day, and the estimated monthly royalties turn out to be $2,873 to $4,309 per month. Now, the last book in their top 10 is this Dog Moments coloring book. This one has 40 coloring pages. However, I noticed this one has 101 pages overall. Same price point, $9.99, 8.5 by 8.5 inches. This one is going to be ranked at 8,586, number 12 overall in cat, dog, and animal humor, and then number 24 in humorous coloring books for grown-ups, number 36 in animal coloring books for grown-ups, with 30-day sales anywhere from 672 to 1,008. Take a look at the A+ content. Here are 3 of the interiors fully colored in, and then 8 of the interiors black and white. Now, looking at that Dog Moments, 101 pages doesn't change the profit per book. It's still $3.15. So the daily royalties turn out to be $71 to $106 per day in estimated royalties, which turn out to be $2,117 to $3,175 in estimated royalties per month. Now, I went and added all of this up, all of the daily royalties, and that comes out to a staggering $2,175 to $3,731 per day. Imagine making $3,000 per day by just making these simple books on Amazon KDP. Now, when I equated that to per month, that's going to be a staggering $74,617 to almost $112,000 per month in estimated royalties. Imagine making 6 figures per month from just making simple coloring books on Amazon KDP. Now we need to know how they're actually selling these books, because obviously there are a couple ways to actually sell your book. You can actually sell it without using any type of marketing and just let the organic rankings take over. If we go over to Amazon.com, make a search for Bold and Easy Coloring Book, you can see there's going to be all of these listings here where it says sponsored. So this one's going to be sponsored product, sponsored product, sponsored product. And these ones are all going to have rankings here. As you can see, 880, this one's 275. And this is one of the books right here from this publisher. So obviously they're taking advantage of KDP ads. And then this one as well, 942. So that's one piece of the puzzle, running KDP ads. But obviously there's more to the story. And so I went on TikTok and made a search for this publisher and I found their page. And as you can see, what they do is they go ahead and print out their books and they go ahead and color it right here, upload it on TikTok, show what it looks like, show the process of actually coloring their books and what it looks like when it's done. And this type of video really does well on social media. People really enjoy it, they share it, and they go ahead and buy these books. If we go back here, you can see you don't even need millions of views on your books. These type of views are going to do well enough to go ahead and start selling your book, start getting your books ranked so that the actual organic ranking starts to take off. You couple that with KDP ads, and that is a recipe for success. Now, when someone is on TikTok and they want to, let's say, buy a book, they can go ahead and click on the link in bio right here, which will lead them to this page. As you can see, the Amazon store right there. You can also click on free digital pages. So this publisher will actually provide some free digital pages as samples. And then all of the book listings right here. So here's some new release, but these are the books that we looked at: Silly Crimes, Dog Moments, and then the best sellers. And once you click on these books, it will take you to the actual listing on Amazon, where you can go ahead and purchase this book directly here on Amazon. So this is the way that they do it. And I've seen other publishers use this same exact type of method and strategy to start selling their books, where they're going to upload these types of videos. As you can see, this is very simple. Open the book and you start coloring and you just show the process of how you'd color in your own book. You could do this with all of your coloring books if you wanted. And you can create a simple page on TikTok. You can do this on Instagram, Facebook, just to showcase what the interiors look like. People really love these types of videos. As you can see, every video is essentially the same, just coloring in the book. And as these people start to watch it, the word starts to spread. They'll go ahead and click on the link in bio, go look at all the books they want. They can even go ahead and click on the digital pages where you can go ahead and get a free sample here. And so this is a great way to actually get something for free before you commit to buying from this publisher. But all in all, once you use the power of social media as well as KDP ads, that viral video can go ahead and boost the organic ranking, and coupled with KDP ads to basically keep it there. That is a recipe for success, and that is what this publisher is doing. And so this is the same thing that you can do as well. Creating a TikTok is free, so why not go ahead and give it a try? Now, if you don't have artistic skills, I've shown this before, but you can use ChatGPT with some simple prompts just like this one and be able to create these coloring pages just like that. You can even use the full colored one in your A+ content, just like what we saw with the A+ content with the seller. And once again, another prompt right here. As you can see, here's the coloring page. And then I even did another one. And I really like this one right here. This unicorn turned out very, very well. And I just did this by copying AI prompts and letting ChatGPT do the work. And this is something that I can use in the coloring book. And then once I have this, I can go ahead and print a copy, color it in, upload these videos on TikTok of me coloring in these pages and see what happens. Now, if you're interested in doing this exact same type of method, you want to create these books, you don't know how, you can go ahead and try these prompts. It's going to give you these type of pages right here, and it's going to give you 328 prompts. It's going to be $17, and obviously you can buy more prompts if you want. However, for the $17, that's more than enough to get started. And here are all the categories that you'll be able to create from. Just a bunch here to choose from. So if you're interested in AI prompts, I'll leave the link down below. Feel free to check it out for yourself. So there you have it, a seller making $112,000 a month with their top 10 books. And as you've seen, this isn't magic. It's a strategy that anyone can model if you're willing to put in the effort. Now, if you want to take this further and learn how to turn your ideas into books that actually sell, the next step is to grab my KDP Royalty Roadmap. It's completely free and it'll walk you through everything from researching niches to publishing your first book. Now, if you want to take this further and learn how to turn your ideas into books that can actually sell, the next step is to grab my KDP Royalty Roadmap. It's completely free and it'll walk you through everything from researching niches to publishing your first book. The link is down below. Quick disclaimer, publishing isn't guaranteed income. Results vary depending on your niche, the quality of your books, and how consistently you take action. Also, some of the links in the description may be affiliate links, which means that I'm gonna earn a small commission at no extra cost to you, and that helps me keep making videos just like this one. If this video helped you see what's possible, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss my next video. With that being said, thanks for watching. Bye for now.